Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, this week is emerging to be the worst week for William Samoei Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza team at large. Remember, Ruto has split his campaign teams, Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula in Western, and we have his running mate Rigathi Gachagua, Mount Kenya region, and Ruto himself is in Eastern region. Garisa, Mandela, Wajir. So, he is with Aden Duale, who happened to be his point man to deal with the issue of the Somali politics as far as Kenya Kwanza is concerned. And yesterday, Ruto was in Garisa addressing some people there. And it is emerging that the Somali community is not yet ready to embrace William Samoei Ruto presidency. Despite Ruto having Aden Duale, his point man. And you know, when Aden Duale speaks, you will think like all the Eastern people are ready to vote for William Samoei Ruto. But yesterday, Aden Duale has exposed William Samoei Ruto's weakness in Eastern region. That crowd was clear. And I have never imagined to an extent where Ruto will be addressing people and he will meet heckling and resistance. This time around they are clear. Their vote is for Raila Amolo Odinga. And despite William Samoei Ruto even having meetings to late hours when Raila Amolo Odinga was launching his manifesto, I thought these people, maybe, they are going to think about William Samoei Ruto. But seemingly, the ground is not ready for William Samoei Ruto. Watch this video shortly, and after this, we will continue with this conversation. Now, the question we're asking ourselves today on this punchline is that what could be some of the reasons why William Samoei Ruto is meeting a lot of resistance in Eastern region? That is what we want to try and analyze here, but before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, Aden Duale is William Samoei Ruto's point man in Eastern region. That means if Ruto has any activity in that area, the person who is going to help him organize for that activity is none other than Aden Duale. Again, Somali community have interest in business. And you know, businessmen, they will always invest in the politicians. So again, Aden Duale is the link between the Somali business community and the William Samoei Ruto. So if they have any support they want to give to Ruto, they will do it through Duale. So that just in case he becomes president, he can take care of their interest. So Duale is the link between William Samoei Ruto and the Somali business community. And one of the reasons why Ruto has made this heckling could be because of poor organizing of that rally. Remember, in every rally Ruto has been going to, there is how these people are mobilized to attend. And when they are mobilized, they are always paid to attend. So that means those people who have been organizing through Aden Duale, they maybe to some extent did not pay these people to attend that event. They were not paid. And because of that, that's why these people are resisting William Samoei Ruto. So in that way, it means Aden Duale has failed William Samoei Ruto. They did not organize properly. This is the same case we have seen in Western and the parts of Nyanza region. You remember when Ruto was in Busia County, those people who were supposed to, the people who organized people to attend that rally, they were not paid. So they also organized for heckling and resistance of William Samoei Ruto. So money and the politics. Secondly, the Somali community have history when it comes to election. For them, every time they will always vote with the government. They have never voted against the government. And because of that, they can read and understand that the possibilities of William Ruto forming the government is zero. The only person who has that chance could be Raila Amolo Odinga. So because of that, this community is finding no any interest of entertaining William Ruto in their area. They just want to show out that they are with the government, and the government could be formed by Raila Amolo Odinga. So they quickly read into the politics and understand which direction to take. As simple as that. So they are telling William Ruto, you might not form the government, but Raila has a better chance. And if you remember about the former senator of Garisa County, is it Yusuf Haj? He has been their leader. And remember, he has been elected for a long time. From the time aliacha kuwa PC. He has served until the last time he passed. And he has been leading this community towards the government side. So because of that, these people have interest to go into the steps where President Uhuru Kenyatta is leading them to. And again, as we said, that this community has interest in business. And therefore, because they don't have enough number, these are a marginalized community. The population is very small. So they cannot influence how we can vote in this country like Mount Kenya region. Because of that, the business people within Somali community would always want to be in the government side so that their business will be stable. So because of that, these business communities, they will always want to influence the Somali politics through the elders, using even their resources. So because of that, they are going to influence this politics as usual. That's why you see, in Somali community, they will always negotiate in which direction they want to vote for. They have negotiated democracy. So the elders will give direction in which side they are going to vote. And now, because of the business interest, the business community are going to influence the leaders. And they will always vote with the government. So because of this, Ruto will not have his way in Eastern region. The people who have interest in the government and in the business have decided And they have already planned a sense of direction in the Somali community. That's why they are coming out openly to reject William Samoei Ruto. And number 3, in my view, Duale has been walking around the country with William Samoei Ruto and the entire Kenya Kwanza brigade. If you look careful, you'll find that Duale has not had enough time in Garisa town, where he come from, Garisa County, and the entire eastern region. Because if you look like Mudavadi and Wetangula, they have been going and coming back, going and coming back. Duale has failed to do that. So he's not having enough time with his people. Because of that, they feel that Duale has left them. And so he cannot go back and convince any of these people to vote for William Samoei Ruto. Okay, they might vote for Aden Duale as Garisa town member of parliament. He might safeguard his seat. But what about the vote for William Samoei Ruto? So Duale, seemingly, he has left these people out. He has not taken care of their interest. He's not there on ground to campaign or just show them that he is with them. Instead, he's outside here in Mount Kenya and other areas abusing Raila Amolo Odinga. So these people have no time for Aden Duale because Aden Duale has no time for them. And again, Aden Duale has been busy abusing President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. These people are telling Aden Duale and William Ruto openly that we are not interested in the abuses and the insult you have been throwing at the president and Raila Amolo Odinga. They are not ready for such kind of politics. Then lastly, in my view, the youth could be just tired of William Ruto's kind of politics. This time round, the country is hurting. People cannot afford basic commodities. And when you go to these people, then your work is just to insult your opponents. They find no time for you. They're just tired of you. These people need someone who can sell hope to them. But because William Ruto has not mastered the strategy of selling hope, the youth are just tired of William Ruto's kind of aggressive politics. So because of that, they are resisting William Samoei Ruto.